Everyone to Morning Moments, where we believe that one moment is enough to change a life. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Moments, where we believe one moment is enough to change a life. That's why we come here. That's why we get up. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Diane. It's that Thursday. We at that time of the week where we got to push. We're at that time of the week where it gets difficult. It gets hard. It's not easy in this season of the week. It's not easy. We got to push through. We got to push past how we feel. We got to push past what's going on, especially today, because it's raining. It's dreary outside here, and you just want to sleep in. Yeah, but we can't. We got work to do. We got things to accomplish. We have moments in this day that will change your life. How y'all doing today? Thank you so much for your love you showed me on yesterday. Thank you for all the congratulations that you gave me. The Lord is so good. He is so faithful, and he is so just. He is a promise keeper. Somebody say he's a promise keeper. Whatever promises he made to you, that shall he also do. Whatever promises he made to you, that shall he also do. Why? Because he's a promise keeper. He keeps promises. He keeps on doing great things for us because we trust him and we lean on him. Let's go before the throne of grace, because I got some things I need to tell you this morning. I do have some messages from the Lord. I do have some knowledge that I want to drop on you today for you to get through the rest of the day on. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this gathering. We thank you for yet another day to minister to the people of God. We thank you for another opportunity to minister to the people of God. Bless all the hearing that are hearing the word. Bless all the ground that the seeds will go into. Fertilize it and bring it forth a harvest of manifestation. We believe it to be so, and it is so. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to talk to you about your dreams. I want to talk to you about your dreams. Being a dreamer. Good morning, Drummer D. Good morning. I want to talk to you this morning. Good morning, Leslie. About your dreams. About keeping your dreams going. Why is it important for us to dream? Why is it important for us to dream? I went to a workshop for Chief. I told y'all I was going to share my Chief experience with you all. I have to minister it. So I wrote some good notes so I can bring them to you. This woman was, as y'all say, this woman was amazing. Why was she amazing? Didn't matter what she does and what her title is and all of that. She was amazing because of what she learned in her journey and what she is able to articulate to others to share about her journey. That's what made her amazing. And I want to share those things with you. She helped me so much. Good God Almighty, she helped me so much. Because sometimes when we dream, when we have vision, we get out there by ourselves and we get out there in a territory that's unfamiliar. And we get out there to a space that we don't have a lot of support. We don't have a lot of affirmation going on. Good morning, Kathy. We don't have a lot of affirmment in the place of dreams and visions. You launching out there in some unknown territory. Somebody say I'm a little by myself in this journey. But she reminded us what you do when you're traveling this road. And I want to go through this first, and then I'm going to tell you about your dreams. I'm going to tell you about trees. Trees is the title of this morning moments. Trees. God made trees. God made trees. All right. So one of the things she was talking about is being the authentic you. Bringing the authentic you to every room that you enter. Don't mimic, don't dummy down, don't dilute who you are. Be the authentic you. And if you do that successfully, then she said you will leave a fingerprint in every room you enter. Think that's deep, isn't it? When you come out of the room or when you leave the room, you'll leave a fingerprint. Somebody will say Drummer D was here. Somebody will say Kathy Jones was in this room. Somebody will say Diane McGee presence was here. Somebody will say Sarah Jordan was in this room. How do I know? Because she left her fingerprint. Somebody will say Leslie was here. Because when she left, the residue of Leslie is still here. Walk into the room as a molecule. You know what a molecule is? A molecule changes the chemistry of the room. A molecule added to other molecules become a new formula. Come on, somebody. Walk in the room as a molecule. If you don't go in there pure and authentic, then you're not a molecule. You are a clone. You can't walk in the room as a clone. You have to walk into a room as a molecule. Enter a space with the intention to change it. I know when I come in the room, it's going to change. I know when I come in the atmosphere, it's going to be different. I'm intending for that to happen. I'm glad you feel like I change and shake up things because that's what I want to do. Now, that's intentional. So the other advice she gave us is to add to the culture. Don't become the culture. Ooh, that's a big one right there. That one will go to church. Add to the culture of your ministry at church. Don't become it. Don't blend in. Don't clone it. Add to it. Everybody has value that you add. Believing is half the battle. I will say believing is the whole battle. Believing is the battle. Come on, somebody. Believing is the battle. If you don't believe, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. Choose the power that you have to help yourself. Oh my God. Each one of these statements she made, you could go off and do a whole ministry on each one of these statements. That's how powerful They were. Could you imagine all of these powerful statements came out of one woman? I didn't tell you who she was. She's the CMO currently of Netflix. She used to be the CMO of Apple, and she used to be the CMO of Uber, but she is now the CMO of Netflix. Her name is Bazama St. John, who dropped all these nuggets on us in 1 hour. She said, follow your instincts. Somebody say, it's already inside of you what you need to do. It's already inside of you where you need to go, how you need to do it. It's already planted inside of you. Follow those instincts. Good morning, Justin, our frontline soldier. We talk about dreaming and how to establish yourself as a dreamer. Stay focused on creating the change no matter what it looks like. She called us a miracle that we can sustain ourselves in any situation. Become a miracle, meaning you're sustainable in any situation. You can maintain in any environment. Show up exactly the way you are and bring yourself to the table exactly as is. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Express yourself. Who you are. I love this one. Express yourself. You know the person you are, the personality you possess, the character that you encompass. Express that loudly. Express it out loud. Don't be subdued with who you are. Don't dummy down who you are. Don't express that quietly. Express it loudly and proudly. This is who I am. God made me, and it's a blessing. Come on. Come on. I know we can learn from this. This is a good one, too. I said, good God Almighty. When the door opens, you know how God opens doors for us? You know how God just opened a door for me to do now television? When the doors open, enter the door great. Oh, I almost fell out on that one. Enter into the door great. Enter into the door powerful. Enter into the door purposeful. It ain't no other reason why you in the room other than to be yourself. Recognize she dropped the mic on this one. Recognize when you hit your ceiling of growth and pivot. When do I move? When you hit your ceiling of growth. When you're no longer growing, it's time to pivot. That's why my saying this year is let's grow, let's go. If you ain't growing, pivot. If there's no growth in what you're doing and you don't feel that you're growing into something greater, pivot and start a new growth pattern. Last but not least, proactively lift one another. Proactively affirm one another. Be intentional with your affirmations one to another. Build up one. Some of y'all took the time yesterday to text me and give me encouragement and words. I appreciate that. That's an example of what she's saying. Affirm one another. Don't compare yourself to one another. Affirm one another. I got to be the greatest me so you could be the greatest you, so you could be the greatest you, and you could be the greatest you. Together, we the greatest bunch of people you ever seen. Affirm one another. Now, let's get to the trees and then we're getting out of here. God made trees. He made trees and he gave you the ability to dream and imagine and have vision. Now, when he made the tree and you put dream and imagination and vision to it, you made furniture. You made chairs. You made tables. God just made the tree. When you look at everything in your life, look at it with dream vision and imagine what it could be. Look at your children and imagine what they could be. Look at your spouse and imagine what they could be. And foster and dream that. What could be is your vision. What could be are your dreams. What could be is what you gravitate towards. And if you get engrossed in this process, you really don't have time to be looking at nobody else's life. You really don't have time to be comparing yourself to nobody else. You really don't have time to be building nobody else. Get on a grind for your dreams and your visions. What is a grind? A grind is diligently, consistently focused and moving and working. Get on a grind. I never stop grinding. People say, how you do all that? Because I'm on a grind. I'm on a grind. And then they asked her, this is the best part, and I'm getting out of here. Oh, this was so powerful. Jesus. What motivates you? She's 33 years old. She said, you know what motivates me? And you think about this. She said, what motivates me is my 75-year-old self. What is my 75-year-old self going to say about what I've done? What is my 75-year-old self going to think about what I've accomplished? What is my 75-year-old self going to think about the journey I took? Will she be proud? Will she be accomplished? Will she feel that she invested in the others? Will she have seeds that she sowed? What is your 75, 80, 90-year-old self going to say about what you're doing in your life? Isn't that a blessing? I shared it. I received it and I gave it away. She sowed into me and I sowed into you. The seeds continue. I love you with the love of Christ. We'll be back on tomorrow. Have a blessed day and remember, be the best you can be.